Hey Capricorns, I'm Rodin. Welcome to WaterBaby Tarot presented by Bomispirit. I hope you guys are doing good. Keep in mind this is the check-in for Capricorn, so this is going to be very general. This is also timeless, so please only take these messages as they resonate because they're not going to be for everybody. Now I am picking up on energy in and around you, so it could pertain to you directly, someone you know, someone you used to know, or someone in your physical environment or energetic environment. If you're new to tarot readings or energy readings, if you have a lot of questions on like what signs you should watch, things like that, please check out the link below for how to interpret tarot readings as a viewer. Okay, Capricorn. So in your meditative set, hi buddy. So Clyde just jumped up here and he just moved the camera. I know you were doing so good though. This is my last read of the day and he just couldn't help it. He had to make an appearance. Hopefully he doesn't get too distracting. Almost called you guys Clyde, Capricorn. So in your meditative session, I picked up on time. They actually showed me a clock. Capricorn, it's a catch-22 with you. You have the gift of time, but you also see time as a burden. And I totally get that with Capricorn. It's like when you have a lot of time, you can get so much done, but at the same time, it feels like there's not enough time, and it kind of stresses you out if you feel like you're not like, going balls to the wall with something. Out of my drink, please. Sometimes you guys feel like time can like run out if you're not like doing enough or like going above and beyond in a certain amount of time, but you actually have the gift of time is what I want to say. Hi. He just like okay, I'm just gonna show you because I know you guys love him so much. Look at this cat. Look at this cat. I love him. Anyway, Cappies, I'm so sorry. He's distracting. Back to you. So this energy of time is a gift, but you also see it as a burden. Remember, time is a gift. I feel like you guys have been anticipating a lot. You guys have been planning a lot, as you always do, and you're looking ahead and you're like, can I do it? Can I pull it off? Is it actually going to happen? It feels a little bit like you're kind of moving into a slump or a rut because it's like, again, time's a gift, but it's a burden. You're almost like being really hard on yourself. Is also what I'm getting, Capricorn, that something's not happening in a certain amount of time, or it's like you feel like you've actually lost, even though you haven't lost. It's just you haven't gone above and beyond in your eyes. Sorry, guys. In your eyes. I'm not saying you haven't. It's your own perception. You're just being hard on yourself, Capricorn, so just recognize that. I do feel you're going to have a tower moment, but it feels really positive. I think you're going to have a really unexpected, like, oh, the thing I wanted is here. That thing that you're like, it's almost like you're looking out the window and you're like, it's out there. It's right there. I want it. I feel like it's out of my reach. I feel like I'm doing so much and there's not enough time. There's not enough time, but there is enough time. You're just being a Capricorn about it. I love you guys, but you guys know how you guys are. And I feel like you're so busy looking out the window at that thing, at what it is you want. And you're like, I'm trying so hard, there's not enough time. That like high pressure, beating yourself up when like you're doing a good job, all of a sudden on a left field, you're gonna get it. Like it's just gonna be handed to you. Is like honestly how that feels. So I'm really excited to get into this read, especially because it's the last check-in for this time period. I might do check-ins again before the end of the month, but we'll see if I have time because I really enjoy doing them for you. But anyway, Capricorn, let's get into it because I'm just too excited. Let's do it. I wanted to, no, okay. I want to do tarot dreams and I just changed my mind. I'm tired of those decks. I'm so tired of those decks for some reason. Sorry, I was all excited. Now I'm like, oh, what deck do I want? Okay, all right, we'll do tarot dreams. That is the one I wanted and something told me no, but let's do it. Any messages for Capricorn, please? Any messages for Capricorn? Capricorn, be very careful of being hard on yourself. I feel like some of you are like actually getting into a rut or a little bit of like a lackadaisical, you're not actually not being that productive because you're being hard on yourself. Capricorns, this happens with you sometimes when you're being really hard on yourself because something isn't like above and beyond or overly spectacular or like you put in a lot of effort but you're getting return but not a big return. Sometimes you guys can start to get hard on yourselves, beat yourselves up. Sometimes you guys can get sad about that. It just was a little like 5 of Cups to me. So just watch that. Just watch that. Any messages for Capricorn? But yeah, I literally feel like you're just like staring and so fixated on like how you're not pulling something off, or it's just not exactly the return you want, or like time's running out, time's running out, time's running out, and then like you get it. But let's see. Any messages for Capricorn? Any messages for Capricorn? Oh, jeez. Hold on. Cards flew. I'll take that because it fell on the floor, but I will take these. Ten of Wands in reverse. Sag energy. I like seeing that. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, which is the Capricorn court card. Could also be earth or water. With the Four of Swords, Libra energy. So like I said, I was getting this little bit of like lackadaisical energy with you. You guys, I think you guys burned yourselves out. I'm just being totally honest here. With the Ten of Wands in reverse, it's like trying to relieve yourself of stress. You're tired. You're out of it. Four of Swords is resting and recovering. I'm also getting you're recharging your mind a little bit. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I think you burned yourselves out. Trying to do too much or trying to make something happen. Again, whatever you've been fixated on, Capricorn, and you're like, I'm not going above and beyond. It's not happening in a timely manner. Whatever it is, you burned yourself out trying to make it happen here. Okay. And now and see, that's the thing, Capricorns, when you guys burn yourselves out, you still beat yourselves up because you're burnt out. So just let yourself rest. It's okay to rest because you guys apparently really need it. Okay. Any other messages for Capricorn? I think that's why you're just sitting there staring out the window instead of doing something. You're burnt out and you need to rest. Any other messages for Capricorn? Ooh. The Sun. I love it. Leo energy. Let's see what cards want to come out after that. The light at the end of the tunnel. Any other messages for Capricorn, please? Let's see here. Oh! Yes. Okay, sorry. Get too excited. Oh, Cappies. Look at this. Oh, isn't that just delicious? The Sun, Leo energy with the Empress, Venusian, Libra, Taurus, also divine feminine energy for me as a reader. Eight of Wands, Sag energy. Look at you. This is you just take it off. And like I said, it's like you're stuck in this energy. You're burnt out. You burned yourself out. You're kind of beating yourself up. You're trying to recover, but you're having a hard time. I'm also getting a lot of ADD with this, like very distracted, little foggy brained. You're sitting at the window and you're like, that's what I want. Why can't, like, that's what I want. I burnt myself out. That's what I want. And like left field. The Sun is like brand new, beautiful beginning, happiness, Empress, that's fertility, more abundance, Eight of Wands. That's just skyrocketing energy of success and forward movement. So you guys might actually be traveling as well, but it's coming, left field. Yeah, I like you don't even see it coming. Overall, what's interesting to me though, is this the 7 or the 8? Hold on, 8. It's upside down. I don't work with this deck too often. We have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo, almost said Taurus, maybe not the Taurus, Virgo energy. 3 of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn energy, and then we have 4 Wands in reverse, Aries energy, and that Ace of Swords in reverse, wow, with Justice in reverse, Libra energy. So again, this whole like beating yourself up, it's not really fair, you burnt yourself out, you want it, you know you want it, but you're not really like seeing clearly that you burnt yourself out. You're also not seeing that this is coming out of left field for you. God, I knew I felt it. I was like, there it is. Yeah, all this overall energy, you're just too burnt out, Capricorns. You're too burnt out. You can't put energy into this. With the 3 of Pentacles in reverse and the 4 of Wands in reverse, it feels like there might even be other people at play here, or at least one other person, and it's just not going well. It's just not going right, and you can't really understand it, or it's not happening in a timely manner, and you're just burnt out. You're burnt out on having it happen. You're burnt out on like, where the fuck is this? I put in the time. I put in the effort. I'm running out of time, etc., etc., etc. Everything you're telling yourself. So now you're sitting here in your burnt out mode, feeling all that energy, and then left field. You get it. This is cool. I like this. All right, Capricorns, let's break this down a little bit. I want to look at the 4 of Swords because this is your resting period. I do feel like the more you rest, like The more time and effort you put into allowing yourself to recover from burning yourself out, the quicker this is going to come in, whatever this is. And we'll look at that. Careful about pregnancy if you guys don't want to be pregnant with the Sun and the Empress, just saying. If you're already pregnant and you're about to have a kid and like you're resting before the delivery, well, here they are. They're coming. Anyway, let's look at the Four of Swords. I like don't want to use any of my typical decks with you guys for some reason. Maybe because you really like this is a very atypical situation for you. Yeah, Capricorns, that's the thing. You're Capricorn. You're not used to being handed things. You're not used to things just like falling out of the sky into your lap. You're used to having to be like really diligent and work really hard to get certain things or to like reap rewards for your efforts. I really feel like this is a gift. It feels very much like that. But anyway, we're focusing on the Four of Swords, so. Why can't I decide what deck I want? This is so annoying every time I do this. We'll do Honest Truth. Talking about the Four of Swords. Talking about the Four of Swords for Capricorn. Talking about the Four of Swords for Capricorn. Talking about the Four of Swords for Capricorn. Yep, Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy. I'm not surprised. Oh, just flipped upright. Did come out this way though. The Four of Swords is the minor to the major Hermit card. So now you have as above, so below. You're meant to take this rest, okay? You're meant to take this rest. You're meant to recover because you're lacking the clarity because you've been burnt out, all right? So just take time. Take time out. Tell me about Four of Swords, please, for Capricorn. Four of Swords. Again, double confirmation. Again, you're needing to recover. You're needing to recharge. When we burn ourselves out, we don't think clearly. When we burn ourselves out, we don't feel as connected. We're not as open to receiving messages, intuitive hits, downloads. We're also not receptive to just seeing things as they are. Again, it throws you out of alignment when you get burnt out. This is you needing to get realigned because you burned yourself out. Tell me about the Four of Swords, please, for Capricorn. God, like I can't stop looking at this. It's just like, it's like three like big bangs all next to each other. Wow. Tell me more about the Four of Swords, please, for Capricorn. Oh, Cappies. Ooh, well, that's interesting. So now we have Nine of Wands, Sag energy with the Sun in reverse, Leo, and then we have the Knight of Swords. Gemini energy could also be air or fire. What you're reflecting on as you're burnt out and you're recovering, I'm getting a little bit of resentment here, Capricorn. I'm being honest. I feel like it's towards another person. I feel like you want to say something to someone. And like I said, it kind of feels a little bit Capricorn, like there's another person involved in this or affected by this or other people affected by this. But you burnt yourself out. Efforts weren't going well. It wasn't going as expected or wasn't happening in a certain way in a certain time. And you like kept putting in energy, boom, burnout. I feel like you want to tell this person that. Especially with the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is tired. Nine of Wands is like, I've done all this shit. I've done all this work. I've been through all of this. Where's your effort? Where's your end of things? Like it kind of feels a little bit like that, Capricorn. Just be mindful of that. But I do feel resentment of like wanting to speak on how burnt out you are and how like maybe irritated you are with another individual, especially with that Knight of Swords energy. There's a little bit of like lacking tact with that. That's because you're tired. Okay, that's because you're burnt out. But I do think that there's something that was supposed to come together involving another person or persons, and it couldn't happen in a way you expected to or according to plan because you put in a lot and maybe they didn't. All right. Overall, we do have Six of Cups, Scorpionic energy, Chariot in reverse, Cancerian energy. Ooh, yep. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it just wasn't working. Virgo energy. Six of Cups. This could have been going on for a while. Some of you, this is someone you've known for a long time, or there's a lot of history behind here. Chariot in reverse, though, it just couldn't get pulled off. Whatever that 4-1's energy is, whatever the energy is that is attached to another person or connected to another person, not enough effort was being put in there. And I think it's because you were putting in a lot of effort and you burned yourself out and they just didn't pull their weight. Yeah, they just didn't pull their weight. I'm curious about this Knight of Swords. Let's take a look at that and then we'll go into the energy. I love this. This is coming in for you. That's beautiful. But this is the hard part. This is like the getting up over the hill energy that we're going through. But let's look at the Knight of Swords. Actually, let's do the Lenormand deck. I haven't used Lenormand deck in a while. Actually, is that a... No, it's not a good one to use Lenormand deck on. Blah, blah, blah. Talking to myself. Rider weight. To clarify. Tell me about the Knight of Swords for Capricorn. Yeah, I'm also getting Capricorns for some of you. The resentment is also because you've been here before. I know it's going to sound familiar where you've had to do a lot and no one else pulled their weight. Capricorn will do it. Capricorn will do it. Capricorn will do it. You've been here before, Capricorn. There's a lesson you need to learn. Tell me about Knight of Swords, please. Tell me about Knight of Swords for Capricorn. Tell me about Knight of Swords for Capricorn. Okay, so they're just telling me this. Some of you still haven't learned this lesson of suffering in silence. You don't need to suffer in silence. Ow. I got a wound on the back of my heel and I just rubbed it accidentally. You don't need to suffer in silence. It's better you don't, actually. It's better you speak up. And I think you really want to. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Tell me about the Knight of Swords, please. For Capricorn. Tell me about the Knight of Swords for Capricorn. Can I get a card for the Knight of Swords, please? Yeah, the cards, like they got a weird energy on this. It's like they're in, they're out, they're in, they're out, they're in, they're out. It's like you want to speak up and then you don't. You want to speak up and then you don't. You want to speak up and then you don't. Tell me about the Knight of Swords for Capricorn. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles, Taurian energy. You want equal effort. That's what you want. That's what you expect. And it wasn't happening. It's like you kind of just want to tell someone off, and I don't blame you. Yeah, 8 of Cups in reverse, Piscean energy. You can't let it go. It's bothering you. It's bothering you. You got some resentment there. You can't let it go. Tell me about the Knight of Swords, please, for Capricorn. Tell me about the Knight of Swords, please, for Capricorn. Yeah. Tell me about the Knight of Swords for Capricorn. Yeah. And for reverse, Mars energy, so Aries, Scorpio, also Taurus for me as a reader. You can't let it go. You're ticked off. You're resentful. You feel like the other person might have controlled you a little bit by getting you to do a lot more effort and they just didn't pull their weight and you wanted them to. Overall, we do have the 2 of Cups, Cancerian energy, with the 5 of Cups, Scorpio energy, and we got the Queen of Swords, Libra. Can also, yeah, you're just like, it's all about fairness. You might have Libra in your chart. I'm just getting like, that's what was fair, that's what was fair, that's what was fair, and no one delivered. Libra energy could also be air or water with the 3 of Pentacles, Cappy with the 3 of Cups, Cancer, everyone putting in effort, 8 of Pentacles, Virgo. But yeah, you want to speak on how disappointed you are. There's that 5 of Cups energy I was picking up on before. It's like, this is you kind of getting lost in that resentment and wallowing in it and being like upset at yourself that you let it happen, being upset at them that they did it in the first place when it should have been a reciprocal thing. And then with the Queen of Swords energy, again, you're just speaking on what's fair. You're speaking on what's right and what should have been expected. It should have been a fair collaborative effort with all parties involved, and everybody should have put an effort, not just you. Oh, but that's what you want to say. Some of you might actually not even say that, but that's what you want to say. Let's go into what's coming in from left field. Let's get into that because that looks really nice. The sun. Why not? Let's look at the sun. All right, I will move over here now. I'm gonna do Tarot Illuminati for this one. Oh, okay. Actually, Lenormand. We'll do Lenormand deck. This is the special edition Lenormand deck. I have a couple, actually I have 3. All the decks I use are linked below. Don't know if I said that already. Anyway. Tell me about the sun for Capricorn. 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 The star. I love it. 16 breaking down to a 7 with the 6 of Cups attached. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see what else wants to come out. For some of you, this could actually be fame. Just saying, with the star, the sun, and the Empress. For some of you, there might actually be like public recognition involved in that. I don't know who I'm talking to. Just saying, but that's there. Tell me about the sun, please. Tell me about the sun for Capricorn. And now we've got a masculine energy. 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups, excuse me, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Maybe it's someone's wish fulfillment. Not surprising because it's right next to the star. Right next to the star. With 28 cyclical energy. So yeah, you got the star and a masculine energy. For some of you, this is someone who's just meant to come into your life or be a part of this or offer this to you. It is very much like wish fulfillment. It's what you've been wanting. You didn't get it in your previous situation. You put in a lot of effort. You burned yourself out. You're a little resentful about it. You're sitting there like, God damn it, I thought I was going to have it. Thought I was going to have it. You're staring at that window on that certain path. A little fixed and attached to that path, and then left field. Dun, 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 dun. Here you go. Isn't this what you asked for, Capricorn? Here you go. Yes, universe delivers. Anyway, I don't know. I'm silly right now. Very silly. Anyway, tell me about the sun. Tell me about the sun, please, for Capricorn. The star in Lenormand deck is very similar. I almost said familiar. Similar to the star in tarot. It's like there's a sense of fate behind the star card. Tell me more about the sun. Interesting. Overall, we have the mountain, which has 8 of Wands attached to it. So that tells me that you have been blocked from this, or you didn't see it because of whatever you were dealing with before. That obviously wasn't working for a reason. It's because something else was meant for you. Totally something else was meant for you, Capricorn. So you just couldn't see it. The mountain's kind of like a block card. It's even a card of protection. I feel like whatever this opportunity is and whoever this is attached to, it's been waiting for you. It's yours. It's got your name all over it. Only you're meant to have it. This can't come in until whatever situation you were dealing with has been cleared out, but you need to recover from it first for this to come in, okay? Underneath that, we do have the bear energy with the 10 of Wands, with 15 breaking down to a 6. The bear is like resilient energy. It's also strong will. I actually feel like that's your energy here, Capricorn. It's like almost, yeah, it's like climbing the mountain. It's getting over that block. And I even said that about the earlier energy, like that recovery period, and you're reflecting on all the resentment and what you want to say to this person or persons. Like, why did I have to do everything? Why didn't you pull your weight? It should have been equal. We should have all been in this, etc., etc., etc. That's you climbing the mountain. You climb the mountain and then boom. Some amazing wish fulfillment coming in that is totally meant for you, has your name all over it, and I think it's going to take you by surprise. Okay, that being said, Empress, let's look at the 8 of Wands, and then we'll stop, because I'm getting carried away. I'm getting really carried away. I'm going to use Tarot Illuminati for the 8 of Wands. Tell me about the 8 of Wands, please. Tell me about the 8 of Wands for Capricorn. Tell me about the 8 of Wands for Capricorn. Tell me about the 8 of Wands for Capricorn. Tell me about the 8 of Wands for Capricorn. Justice. Libra energy. Doesn't that look beautiful? And what did I say? There has like that Libra component to this reading of like, this is what was fair. This is what should have happened. This was what was fair to me. It's like you are harnessing a lot of Libra energy, Capricorn. So you might have Libra in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Libra, but that's the energy you're really pulling from. Like about what's fair, about what's just, about what's right. And you were involved in a situation that wasn't fair and wasn't just, and you weren't treated as such. Now that you're recovering, you're realizing that. And once you fully recover and recover from being burnt out as well, destined opportunity with your name all over it, and it's exactly what you deserve, and it's like you're skyrocketing from it. Seriously, you really don't expect this. I feel like even as you're hearing this, you're like, no, it's not. It's not gonna happen like that. I don't know what you're talking about, Rodin. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't expect it. You're too busy climbing the mountain, staring out the window, too fixated on what you've lost. Oh my God, High Priestess. Piscean energy, also Gemini for me as a reader. Like I said, you don't see it coming. You definitely don't see this coming. Tell me about the Eight of Wands, please. Tell me about the Eight of Wands for Capricorn. This feels like such a gift, Capricorn. Holy shit. Like seriously, especially all these majors here. The Sun, the Empress, Justice, and the High Priestess. Not to mention the Star from Lenormand deck. This feels like a gift. Overall, you have the Six of Pentacles. Taurian energy, almost like Capricorn. Underneath that, you have the King of Swords. Aquarian energy could also be Gemini or Libra. Some of you I think, are dealing with this King of Swords in whatever this new opportunity is. It feels really good. It's very balanced. It's exactly what you want. And exactly what you weren't getting before. That is an equal give and take. And someone is here showing up, and it's like they're not mushy about it. Even if it's a romantic situation, they're not mushy about it. For a lot of you, I think this is business, actually. A lot of you think this has to do with like your money or whatever project you were working on that wasn't really coming to fruition. They're very practical. They're just very blunt. They're just very matter of fact, but they're very fair. They're very fair. And they see what you have to offer, and they also see it's like, it's just supposed to be. Your name is written on this opportunity. It's written. And it makes you the Empress. Whether you're male or female. Ooh, Capricorns. I like this reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And congratulations to whoever this is for. I hope you guys did enjoy it as well. Don't forget to check out Vimeo and Patreon. Everything else is linked below for your convenience. And I'll see you guys very soon. Namaste.